all the fan happy when you lose to Japan because you play a good football. The player Japan said Kubo Vietnam is tough team. That is a philosophy Philip Treasure.
I think the philosophy of Mr. Chuje that is actively control plays the ball. So I think in the match against Japan, Vietnam team, we already active playing the match. That's why we bring the happy for the Vietnam football fans. And especially we could score 2 goals.
But the second game you not playing like the first game. So what happened actually? You can consistent and commit like the first game when you play versus Japan.
Match against Indonesia from the first half is actually we couldn't play as active playing as philosophy from Mr. Philip Chuse. But from our point with the Indonesia players, they have a big change. They have a big improvement. They have a 7 to 8 naturalized player playing for Indonesia national team. And our Vietnam player was a little bit surprised for this performance of Indonesia. And for the second half, we try to play more actively, and you can see that we can control more the ball. But very regretful that we lose 1 ball, so we couldn't meet the target for this match. For this match, our player spirit we could keep very well until the last minute. That is really highly appreciated.
Malaysia team already eliminated about this tournament, but no goal. Vietnam also eliminated, but have a good goal versus Japan. Indonesia and Thailand still have chance to qualify for the next round. How so far you see the 4 teams of East Asia in this tournament actually?
I think I don't have any comment about individual country because it will be depending on the nation and also depending on the football association. I don't give an evaluation with the national team because even depending from our side, we want to use only for the half-blood player. For example, grandparent or father or mother is a Vietnamese, and of course the players must meet our criteria to become the member of the national team.
Your player Quan Hai before this played in Europe but go back to play in Vietnam League. So that's any program to send player because VFF, Vietnam Football Federation, have a lot of collaboration like Japan, Korea.
We have a very good relation between the Vietnam Football Federation and the other country. As you can see that our Vietnam Football President, Dr. Tuấn, he has many cooperation with the other country as Germany, Japan, Korea, and recently we have a cooperation with La Liga from Spain. And from this collaboration, we would like to develop the coach. So in the future, they can have Vietnam football. And we also open many football training camp between the country, not only with Japan.
Philip Treasure is a big name because you have a lot of connection with other country. So maybe Vietnam Football Federation use this to get something like training camp friendly with other country.
I can say that we always fully support the head coach in all the works, in all the scope of works. And the most important is that Vietnam can play with the other very good teams. And we always have a meeting, discussion with the head coach prior to the training camp or the training match.
Women football Vietnam qualify for the World Cup, right? So is the highest achievement. So what the actually target for the women football for Vietnam?
When Vietnam was qualified to the FIFA World Cup Women's recently, I think that is a very top achievement of Vietnam football women's, and we will not stop there, and we have to try again and again to become participating in the FIFA Women's World Cup in the next edition.
What is the secret of women football in Vietnam because they get a so fast achievement to qualify the World Cup?
If you say that is a very fast achievement, I do not so very agree because actually Vietnam maybe can be qualified to the FIFA World Cup since 2014. We have a one playoff match against Thailand women's national team in Thống Nhất Stadium in Ho Chi Minh City, but we couldn't win. And after that losing, that is a very big lesson for us to try again and again. And recently we have the new change of the players generation with the young. So in 2022, this generation of the women's player, they have a good quality to meet the criteria. And when we can participate in the FIFA Women's World Cup, that is a very big proud, not only for the Vietnam football fan, also big proud for the Vietnam football worker working in the Vietnam football.
Okay, my last question is Malaysia and Vietnam already eliminated for this tournament. What's your hope for your Vietnam team and also for the Malaysian team? You think that Malaysia can score at least one goal versus Korea?
I think first of all, after this lose, both national team, we must learn a lot from experience, and we have to try again in the future, and we have to improve our own national team, and building up a very good philosophy and performance according to the coach. From my point of view, I wish your Malaysia national team to score more goals in the match against Korea. Because, for example, before the match against Japan national team, we already gone two goals. We scored 2 goals against in the Japan match. You can see that Japan team is very strong. All the previous match, they always can score 4 to 5 goals. They don't get any lose, and even they can beat Germany 4-1 in the previous match. So against the Korea in the next match, I hope that the Malaysia national team can make the surprise and score the goal.